Hello. I'm the teacher, and you're on KOKMinistries, Kingdom of Knowledge Ministries, impacting generations. And I'm your host for today. Today, on Single and Searching, we are saying pick a partner that will suit your future ambitions. Pick a partner that will suit the future. Most at times as singles, we look at current circumstances, especially we the men, look at our current circumstances, our current environment, the level of exposures we have, and pick among them. We pick based on where and the level where we find ourselves. And this in the future, entering the marriage, after some years in marriage, after you have now attained a certain status in society, you realize that you pick the wrong woman. There have been a lot of instances in the public space or among public officers who, after rising to the top, rising to a certain level, realized that the type of woman they picked was below or is below. They need a certain class, a certain level of woman to occupy or fit in the space where they are now. We need to have our mind set on this. That is why I have brought it in here in Singles and Searching, that as we are singles and we are searching, we should not only pick a partner based on the level, the environment, and the status within which we find ourselves currently, but know what you have purpose in your heart to be in the future. If you have planned your future well, if you have thought about your future, where you want to be, the potentials, and what you can become in the future, then you must, in picking a partner, put into consideration all these factors. Imagine you becoming the president of Ghana and picking a wife who cannot read and write, neither can she speak English in public. Yes, you see yourself rising through the ranks, then becoming a future president, then you will look back and you realize you made a decision with the type of woman you selected. Not that you don't love her, not that she is not competent, but just because the new position required that your woman should be of a certain stature and a certain status and should be able to express herself in a certain way, and therefore you will now be thinking twice whether to stand by her or to talk to her so that she understands and step aside for you to marry a befitting wife for your position. Whenever a royal is picking a wife, they ensure that whoever he or she is picking will be suitable to occupy the office in case he or she becomes the queen or the prince or the king of that kingdom. That is how we must think as singles. We should just not pick based in our current circumstance, based on where we are now. We should think broader, explore, ask yourself questions. Ask yourself, where do you see yourself? What do you see yourself becoming? What do you see yourself becoming? Do you have a political ambition? Do you have any interest to occupy a public position? I have seen men of God who wish they could change their wife because their wives are not capable and suitable to be the Osofumame or the head woman in the ministry. Brothers and sisters, as single as we are, And as we are searching, it's better we get this understanding now that the future is of essence and the marriage is till death do you part. And therefore, in picking a partner, we must ensure that she or he is befitting enough to fit in the future we are about to embark on, in the future we want to see. I have nothing against those who could not make it in education one way or the other. No, I'm not speaking against that. I'm not saying if you find love in someone who never went to school, don't marry him or her. No, I'm saying that we need to be able to stand by our decision in the future. We need to be able to ensure that whoever we are marrying, we can stay with him or her till death do us part. And one of our mistakes is because we lose focus and we look at our current circumstance and select a partner. Then the future comes in, then it raises doubt whether we picked the right partner. And brothers and sisters, we are trying to ensure we get a befitting marriage. We are trying to ensure that we don't cheat in the future. And most of the men who cheat, most of the men who have side chicks, most of the men who can't take their wife to occasions, to office parties, to certain gatherings, because they have rise to, or where they have risen to, their wives are not capable, they are not befitting to be taken to that place because they can't express themselves. Brothers and sisters, I pray that you get enlightenment. I pray that you get understanding. Pick a partner that sees your future. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. This is your brother, ekfrimpongtheteacher, the teacher. And I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, ask us questions, send us your experiences so that we can make the world a better place. See you same time next week. Ciao.